We've had a bunch of rain the last couple of days, and right before we got the rain, I was able to get a few loads of road base delivered up here. So I'm going to start building up the road base in front of the new concrete slab. We've got that one corner to finish pouring that's going to happen next week. What I'm going to do now is build some of that road base across the front of that form to help support it, and then it'll be ready to blade out and finish once we get the concrete there to blend the transition from the concrete to the gravel. I put a couple loads up there to be able to shape around. I also brought one load down here. So I've got one load dumped off here for this new space, this new pad that we kind of created and flattened out. I'm going to spread some of it over there. I've got one or two spots here in our main driveway that I'm going to use some of that. I'm going to put a little bit right here and cover that. So I'm going to do some moving with the tractor, get some of this spread out and compacted down with the roller. There's plenty of moisture and everything right now, so it's going to compact really nice and get a pretty good tight layer on everything. So then I'll probably cap that with a 3/4 inch minus rock and press that in nice and tight. I want that to be about probably 2 inches to start with and see how that works. I don't want it to be too thick, because if it's too thick, it just wants to move around constantly and get pushed and pulled and thrown off to the side. So I don't want it that thick, but if it's too thin, then the fine material, the sand and the clay base in the road base, will work its way up through the gravel, and you'll have muddy patches again, especially where your tire tracks go. So I'm going to dance that balance. I'm going to start with about 2 inches of cover on it once we get it done and see how that goes for now. That's a start for now. This spot's always a bit muddy because it's mostly clay. I'm going to start with a bit of a road base layer there to kind of cover the gooey gumbo sticky clay. This was a little bit low through here, kind of did one of these numbers, and so I built that up a little bit, and then I spread off the remaining of the spoils here and just spread it out into that for the same reason. Cover that gumbo, get a decent surface started. I'll put another truckload in here and I'll get it spread out across this whole surface, and then we'll cap it with some more rock. It's not done, but it's better. And it's not enough, but it's more than it was. We're getting there, and it's sure looking nice. The road's tightening up real nice. I need about a full load right here to build this up. We'll do that the next few days. But we're pretty close up here. Got some good base to it. Packs nice, doesn't leave much foot track. So it's packed in good. And just a little bit more refinement and we'll be there.
Well, every time I see the sun, a rooster crows for days. And every time I see that gal, she always looks away. Hell, she always looks away. Hold on, baby, just hold on. I'll be coming home, back where I belong. Hold on, baby, baby, just hold on. Sunday morning meeting time, I hear them church bells ring. You ought to seen them late last night go out and shake that thing. They went out and shake that thing. Oh, hold on, baby, just hold on. I'll be coming home, back where I belong. Yeah, baby, hold on, baby, baby, just hold on. Well, in the shade I waste my days, tonight I go to town. Well, I'm upstairs with them good time gals, always going down. Yeah, they're always going down. Hold on, baby, just hold on. I'll be coming home, yeah, back where I belong. Hold on, baby, won't you hold on? One more time, yeah. At night, I'm getting right in through the night, twinkling in her eye. Little girl, she ain't got me yet, but Lord, she loves to try. Oh, Lord, she done try. Hold on, baby, just hold on. I'll be coming home, baby, back where I belong with you, baby. Hold on, baby, just hold. Won't you hold on? I said, baby, just hold on.
Oh, that makes it look nice.
That's so wet. It's so wet. Better leave it alone. I just thought I could probably Fresno out some of these.
Take me back to the old dirt road where Mama and Papa used to go. Let's sing all them songs from a long time ago and pine for them old days of yore. Well, let me run through the breeze like the leaves on the trees. Let me fly like the leaves when they fall. Well, let my mind go serene like a cool water stream that runs from the mountain so tall. Oh, take me back down the old dirt road. Take me home to rest where the mockingbirds nest and to cry through the green in the spring. Let's go back a ways to the old bygone days and the simple time we lived back when. Well, let the pull of the plow bring the sweat from my brow and the glow of the fire pull me home. Let me wind down my days in the sweet dusty haze. Take me back down the old dirt road. Oh, take me back down the old dirt road. Take me back down the old dirt road.
Well, we got kind of a last minute notice that the concrete was going to be able to come yesterday afternoon. We'd been talking with them over the last few days and we'd had a lot of rain, so we were just kind of waiting and looking for a little window of opportunity in between his scheduling and the weather and everything. So we had set it up to be poured yesterday afternoon if the conditions were right and his schedule allowed. And about 1 o'clock he said, hey, it looks like we could probably make it work out this afternoon. And I said, okay, just let me know, we'll be ready. So they got here about 2:30, somewhere right in there, and we just worked on it into the evening. We just kind of been working with the schedule to try to get a window of opportunity where the weather's been right for it and his schedule allowed. Anyway, so they showed up and we were able to get it poured. It was a little wet coming off the truck, but it made it a little easier to work since we didn't have a power screed or anything. So we went through and worked that down, and Logan helped me with the board. He'd never done it, and he does pretty good with good instructions, and he did a pretty good job helping me get that screed across. And then we just worked it down and it turned out good. We got it all poured. We've got a nice, it's 2 inches of slope away from the building like everything else, except for this corner that's down here. This low corner drops an extra 4 inches to help with the transition of the road elevations and everything. My dad came up this morning and brought up some apple scraps for the pigs. He went and picked a bunch of apples at his neighbor's house and brought us everything off the ground for the pigs. Came up this morning to try to get everything cleaned off. A little bit of just little crumblies on the top from brooming it last night. And it just so happens that we were toward the edge of the perimeter of this solar eclipse that was coming through today. When I came up and I was seeing the skies were all fully overcast, I was pretty disappointed at first because I was really looking forward to that event. What ended up happening was the cloud cover was just thick enough that you could actually watch it with the naked eye, which was really fun. It was really neat to see that. That's the second one I've seen in my life, and it's just fascinating. I love it. It's so cool. I'm super excited to have this concrete done. I can't tell you. Now we got to try to get on to concrete around the back and this other side. We're not going to go as big on this other side. We're just going to go a strip down the side, and then we've got some work to do on the back before we pour that. But we're going to see if we can get a whole bunch more before the snow starts to fly. Now we go, be next week, it'll be Monday or Tuesday, I'll go and pick up the concrete saw, and we'll get this all saw cut so that all of our break points are marked out, and should help keep us from having any issues that way.
Well, the front part is all done.
Yeah.
Yeah, if the weather can hold out, I think we have just a few more weeks left before we get ourselves in trouble. And yeah, time to do the other half and start building our lean-tos and siding and lighting and things. All those things.
Favorite stuff.
Everything.